is for
Hi guys, it's me,
the law.
the lore.
The law that's in that name.
Roach.
La Roach?
Yeah, shoot them.
Keep your back!
The kettle's on.
Gail, hurry up. We're on live.
Oh shit, sorry.
Come on. Oh, Gail, right. Come on. Let's do this.
Come on, right.
Hi, everyone.
I'm JC.
And I'm Al.
And this is where the tea is mutual. Where?
Hi.
And you want to say round of applause?
I did. I thought I'll break the curse today. 14 episodes in, and I will finally break this
round of applause.
Round of applause, breaking the curse. But yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has. I don't know what to say.
Why are you thanking people?
For the support that we have received on the new setup.
Yeah,
I need to move this back a little smidgen. I can hardly see your
fine.
face.
It's okay, girl.
I can just see eye and greenery. Bush. Bush of the face.
Bushiana keys.
Bushiana keys.
Diva way.
Yeah,
diva.
We love that.
Take it off, Valentina.
Oh,
I keep it on.
I don't know why does like
oh my god, that's me when people like take clothes off. I'm like, I like to keep them on.
Can we turn off the lights first?
Yeah, no, quite literally. Can I get into like a very thick duvet?
The thick duvet?
Duvet.
Duvet.
Duvet do.
Duvet. Doobity doobity doodah. We love.
What is it? Lead.
I don't know what that means.
The dog on TikTok. Lead. Beat a beta butt. Love her. Been around since the beginning of the time.
Legit. That poor dog has been here since Jesus. He watched the reawakening.
Vita, whatever the fuck, Vita bus or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Was one of the disciples.
How that dog still
That dog resurrected our Lord and Savior.
Oh God. God. So we have a few little questions for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Before we get into the conversation we're gonna have today. And let's see if you can guess what this week's episode's all about.
I mean, we'll be telling you shortly after, but
for
this few seconds you're gonna guess.
You're just gonna be a part of the show.
Let's read.
Do you ever feel like everyone online is becoming the same person?
Are we all accidentally branding ourselves?
And do people even have personalities anymore?
Or just aesthetics? Let that sink in.
Let that sink in. Obviously, last week we did tease that we'd be bringing back a topic of conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
And this week's topic of conversation is obviously all about, has the internet ruined individuality? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this.
Yes.
Obviously, if you do not have an opinion on this, hopefully this video will help
enlighten you
and help you form an opinion. Obviously, everything that we are about to say is our opinion.
And that's the tea.
And that is the mother talking tea, girl.
Because people take what we say too personal. And it's like, girl.
It's like, girl.
It's our opinion.
Yeah.
Shut up and put up. There's the door.
Yeah, we're not coming at anyone.
No, why would we? We are a minority. Why would we come for other minorities?
Why wouldn't we come?
Oh, big baguettes.
Yeah. Oh, there's little pets got big baguettes.
Time rolls on, this youth has gone, and we all lose our charms in the end. But stiff back or stiff knees, you stand straight at Tiffany's.
Diamond.
I don't need rhinestones, baby, but diamonds. Are a girl's best best friend. Anyhow, copyright again.
As you can see, we are.
Why'd you copyright us, Jasmine Clark?
Oh! Yeah, we got copyrighted for singing Shallow last week.
Yeah, but we got copyrighted by someone who sang a cover
of Shallow.
I mean, it's been disputed and
we
got removed.
We won.
Yeah, but it was like, oh.
Don't come for the door.
What do you mean?
Literally, we're a small independent business. Leave us alone.
Please, corporations, leave us. Wait,
what?
before we get into like the
nitty-gritty.
The nitty-gritty. I do just want to say something that happened to us after we filmed last episode. So since we're talking about authenticity, this gentleman, well, this guy was certainly being authentic. I think he's a
bit too authentic, if you will.
We'll call him Justin.
Yeah, because he was in double denim, just like what Justin Bieber.
And I was like, baby.
Oh.
But yeah, this gentleman was in double denim. We were in a specific bar / cafe after we filmed. I had a hot chocolate. I had a glass of white Zinfandel.
She did.
Living, laughing, and loving.
It was traumatizing.
Yeah. And I am facing the front door, and Ella's got her back to it.
Thank God.
This guy and his friend was sat behind Elle. And I noticed that he kept looking over at me. Anyway, he ended up sniffing courage. And
that's one good way of putting it. Let's just say the snow angels were heavenly that
visiting
day.
Mariah Carey nearly popped around the corner.
Literally, it's time.
But yeah, and then he came over and what he said to Elle, oh, isn't she beautiful, meaning me?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, wait, bear in mind, I think this lad was like mid to late 30s, possibly
40s, maybe
early 40s. Yeah. And we were like, oh, thank you. And he was like, oh, that must be so rude to you. And I was like, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, leave
me alone. Don't talk to me. Like,
and basically, he monopolized our time for a good, all together? I'm going to say like 15, 20.
No, all together over an hour.
Really? Oh, wait.
Easy.
Okay.
And he was like asking questions and he was trying to like out me.
Yeah.
So badly. He's like, I've never took a dick pic. I went, no, same. I was like,
have you?
How could I? Because, you know, it'd be a bit difficult for me.
Yeah.
And he's like, you've never took a dick pic? I'm like,
what do you mean?
He's like, have you always been like this? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Proper coming for that.
Like, proper gunning for me. I was like, bitch, do not stop me. I have been awake and working for the past 12, 13 hours.
As well.
Slightly hungover. I was like, I have been working, must have been at least 14 hours this day. I was like, do not try me, bitch. But fuck me.
But anyway, he ended up shutting up about.
Yeah, but then he was an expeditionist. Saying that how much he'd love to model naked and that he's a musician. And I was like, me being me was just arguing the conversation. And I was like,
yeah,
you do really you. Was. I'm like, you're a dirty piv.
And he was like, I am, yeah.
I was like, ew. And then he was saying something like, I don't go to the gym or something. I was like, you can tell. I am just a cunt.
He's skinny because of the snow angels.
The snow angels. Clearly, he's a regular user. And he was trying to get JC to go to this hotel.
With him, yeah.
With him, saying, come back, I've got C&C. And JC's like, what's C&C? I'm like, coke and cock.
And I was like, oh, no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So, and he's trying to get us to go out. Yeah. Bear in mind, I am in a black tracksuit. Well, we're both in tracksuit.
Yeah, literally, we were in. Pretty much, it was after our pajama episode, so we literally only brought comfy casual wear to get slipped back into, because if you're in your pajamas, you're not going to go back into jeans, are you? So we were literally in there, we literally went to this cafe just to have a drink and just a wine down before going home.
Yeah.
And that all happens, like, WTF.
And he asked me about like 2 or 3 times
to come back to his hotel.
Yeah, and to go out as well.
Yeah, he was like, you need to come out. We should go on a night out if you want to come on a night out. Because he came over multiple times. And every time he come over, he's like, so do you want to come out? So I was like, look at us.
And literally, I went, do you think we're dressed for a night out? I'm like, no. Sorry. He was like, oh, no, you look fine.
Clearly, he's
look
not
at what I'm wearing.
Yeah. Scouse girl behaviour. He's so not used to it, because Scouse girls will not be caught dead.
In a tracksuit.
Going on a night out.
Yeah.
Do you mean we'll do it to run errands or go to work or whatever, but you will never.
It's like the prep for the night out.
Yeah, of course, like going to get your bloody dry and makeup done. Easy, do you know what I mean? A little zip-up hoodie and a pair of baggy sweatpants.
But
easy.
You will not catch me dead in Pop World in a tracksuit.
You will not catch me dead in any bar.
And, and he went, we wouldn't even get in anyway. And then said something along the lines of, oh, well, she'd get in anywhere anyway.
I was like, well, she ain't getting in you.
And that's
it. Suck on that, sir.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's being authentic, but clearly the authenticity
too much.
Was egged on by
a bit of Snow Angels.
Yeah.
Snow Angels was too much.
But yeah.
But yeah, so if you see guys on Snow Angels, run.
Yeah, in double denim.
Run. Telling how he's buying vintage clothes from his friend that looked like he was 1 foot in the grave already.
And if he goes around going, I'm an exhibitionist, then...
Yeah, run. If you're in the whole area, run.
Yeah.
Because that's where the guy is from. Justin from Hull, we see you. You're good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind. I even said to him, well, that's one way to get on our podcast. And he went, what do you mean? Because he was like, I'm sorry, I need to shut up. I went, no, carry on. I went, it's one way to get into our podcast.
Good content.
And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, we have a podcast show. And he's like, what? I was like,
what do you talk about? Like, we talk about everything and anything.
Yeah, and then I basically went, you. I went, people like you. So, yeah. That's what happened last week, Thursday. So let's hope.
Funny.
Yeah, I don't think I could show my face back in there. I think that's the reason we got those free croissants.
Do you reckon?
I think she was like, these poor girls. Because we've been there quite a lot after filming.
It's our usual watering hole, so to speak.
Yeah, especially if it's like a couple of weeks after payday. Like the last week or two before payday, we're like, maybe not, let's just go straight home. But especially after payday, we're like, yeah, let's go here, let's do that.
Yeah. Why not?
But I think she definitely was like, oh, these poor girls. Like, you can tell he was not one of our people.
Yeah.
And that's not me being shady.
He was a wolf.
It's being brutally honest.
No, it is the truth.
He's not from the land of our people.
No. The lands of our people. Like a fucking extraterrestrial.
He's not from Dollyland.
No, he's really not.
He's not
wanted to visit them.
He wanted to visit. And I even tried telling him, I was like, yeah, have you ever been with a doll? And he's like, what's a doll? I was like, JC,
explain. I'm like, don't you out me, you can't.
I was like, because it was just getting so uncomfortable towards the end. So I was like, let's just try and get him to go away.
Yeah.
So we finished our drinks.
And we were at this point very dull, blunt comedy.
Yeah, it was just the same thing.
We entertained it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was just like,
but it's just the same thing.
Move on now, mate.
Again, how he wants to expose his penis to the world, and he doesn't want to take a dick pic, but he wants to show us like it's so pretty, and that he's 7x6.
But I'm not bragging though, but it's pretty. But I'm not bragging though.
Like, well,
I'm 7x6. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, well, that's just biased, isn't it? And then didn't he say something like, oh, well, she'll vote for me, or something like that?
Yeah, and I was
it was just purgatory behavior.
Purgatory?
Yeah.
Just round and round.
Yeah. It was just very purgatory behavior, and it was very predatory as well.
Yeah.
Like, it got creepy real quick. It started off a little bit funny, but it quickly, like, derailed.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't think it could get much worse. But it could have.
Yeah.
Thank God. Like,
thank you, Lord.
We were sober, and, like, we had our wits about us.
Yeah.
That could have ended so much worse.
Yeah.
Second I started getting really uncomfortable, we left.
Yeah. I went straight home.
But yeah, that's what happened last week. But so back to the topic of our conversation, we gave you that little rundown. Hopefully that never happens again. So let me get my notes.
Yeah.
My notes. So JC, what's one trend or aesthetic you are fully obsessed with? It can be a previous trend, it could be a current trend. It could be anything.
Okay, so in all honesty, before I delve into what I'm going to say about the trend of late, I'll say it first. Okay, wait. Bear with me a minute. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, girls.
I love vintage.
Yeah, she does.
So that's ranging from 1939, I'm going to say, all the way up until, I'm not going to lie.
Even now, it's still...
From 39 up until current. Well, no. 2000s is class as vintage now.
Oh my God, yeah, that's actually disgusting.
And like the 40s and 50s.
Oh my God, I'm vintage.
We are?
That's disgusting behavior.
70s, 80s is retro. Vintage, retro, antique it goes. But yeah, anyway, so my favourite era definitely is the 40s and 50s and the early 60s.
Yeah.
I like the late 60s as well, but if I have to pinpoint that, I do just want to preface though, vintage style, not vintage values.
Yeah, of course, because vintage values are very like...
Yeah.
It's scary behaviour, It's very, the man does this, the woman stays at home, there's no rights.
There was no individuality.
And obviously that's what all this episode is about.
Yes, ma'am. But yeah, that is, I still am kind of obsessed with that. I do implement it into my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure you'll see in our guest episodes, the new intros are very vintage retro.
Inspired.
Yeah, they really are. Sorry, but not sorry.
No, obviously, seeing how they perceive well, you know, we'll stick with, and we'll obviously branch out as needed. You know, obviously, it is very much something we both hold very dear to us. You know, you're a lot more widespread than me. I am very much like
localized.
Yeah, like 50s glam, Marilyn Monroe, that kind of style. And then I jumped to like the 80s.
Yeah.
I do love the 80s.
Oh my God. I just get in between the decades, in all honesty.
Yeah,
it's like water.
Everything. It's like water.
No, it is. I am very fluid when it comes to the decades. Like, you know, yeah, I love it. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah. See, I think it's like there's always a trend or an aesthetic within anything that you'll always love. I think you flip flop a lot. Which obviously we'll get into that later into this episode of trends and the downfalls of trends and whatnot. But I think for me, like a trend or an aesthetic, I'm not really much of a trend person. I don't really typically follow trends. I just, if I see something and I'm like, oh, I might like that.
You'll dip your toe in the water.
Yeah, like if I see something that is classed as trendy, I might try it. But it's not something like I typically go out my way to follow trends. But aesthetically, I love, like I said, the 1950s of like Marilyn Monroe and stuff like that. But I'm also very much a huge fan of like that Y2K, but like the 2010s, like fair coats, like maximalism. Like
my favorite Y2K is the early 2000s, like where it's a mix of 90s and noughties.
Yeah, where it's still like dresses with a pair of jeans.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Love
See,
it.
not for me. That bit's not for me. I am very like juicy couture tracky with a pair of
I like that as well.
John Galliano fucking Christian Dior heels.
Remember the jelly sandals?
Hated those. Hated those. They destroyed your feet. But that was very much my thing, like very mob wife, like Kardashians, early 2010s, where it's like the old Kardashian house, the Tuscan theme, like Tuscany theme, that type of thing is, I love it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I do like it.
But I am also someone who, I just love the colour white as well.
Yeah.
Like I would probably have a white house.
I love the whole like celestial 90s, like grunge kind of vibe.
Which is also very much me on the daily. Like I always like my notebooks are always like celestial. And my room before what it is now, it's all white now. But before then it was like black and gold, and I had like loads of like mirrors with the sun.
We're very similar in terms of what we like.
It's like mainly our colour schemes that change.
Yeah,
like you're very girly poppy. I'm very like
not
dark
all the time,
and moody.
Though.
Not always.
I love a dark moody moment.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
Whereas I live in the dark and moody constantly, and then dip my toe into the girly pop.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same text, different font.
Yeah. You flip the other way.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so what's an online phrase that you catch yourself accidentally saying? I know mine right off the bat. It's cunt.
Yeah, no,
because it's such a multifaceted word.
Yeah, it's
like, oh my God, you are right, and then oh my God, that's so.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, girl, we're in danger, girl. That's okay. So see you next Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Yeah, it's genuinely my favourite word, and I think it got heightened a lot during the euphoria phase as well.
Yeah, what's your problem?
You can't. You know, and yeah, it's just multifaceted words. And I think, like, go on, I know what you're going to say next.
Well, wow.
No, I was just going to say, and, you know, I think it's very evident from our videos.
We love the word.
Yeah, Drag Race
is a big one, yeah. Especially the earlier seasons, because I stopped watching Drag Race a long time ago.
Me too. I think the last season I watched had oh my God, Brooklyn
Heights.
Yeah.
I think I carried on after that.
No, I watched the COVID one.
I think I might have. I can't even see. It's that long because there's so many seasons now. But
I mean, it's been a good 5 years since last watched it,
easy.
Probably.
But I think Drag Race's language, because it was the gay language, it's what was from the ballroom, you know, it's not all new, like diva, like clock it, like all that, those words that come from the gay dictionary is something that's always been resonated within me.
Yeah.
So that's just become a part of my dictionary of my vocab. But yeah, I'd say pretty much anything like Drag Race, even though I'm not a fan anymore, is a big thing for me. And there's so many things. Do you mean half my vocab comes from like what I've seen through social media and through TV for years? They just come vocal skims to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I just catch myself going like, yes, girl. Do you know what I mean? And it's probably from like a bloody TV show from about 20 years ago.
I still quote Vines.
Go back, you chicken strips.
Free Shavakadu. Stop. I could have dropped my croissant.
Love it. My salad?
No. Oh my God. Really? Right in front of my salad? And I saw the parto. Yeah. Really? Right in front of my salad again?
And what was the other one? There was the Vine. It's like, we're showing our age. So
I'm honey boo boo child.
Oh. I'll show. Where's my juju juice or my go-go juice?
I've never been to Uba Jabber.
Uba Jabber. Who's Uba Jabber? But we'll move on because we're clearly showing our age. Yeah, a lot of our viewers are like the age of like our age.
Our viewers are between 25 and 32.
Yeah, so you will definitely remember Vine. But for the younger ones, it was TikTok before TikTok.
Musical.ly.
Don't talk to me about Musical.ly. Moving swiftly along. What's an internet trend that you secretly love despite the cringe?
Wow, trend.
An internet trend.
As you said, an Insta trend. Okay, don't hate me, but not gonna lie, I am partial to a TikTok dance. I do find them cringy as hell.
I could so see you watching like Renegade.
Now you're showing your age, bitch.
It was like
Renegade.
I don't know. I don't watch TikTok dances.
But like I don't watch them myself, but when they pop up on my feed, I'm like, I catch myself.
Charlie Jamilo is in the house.
No, quite.
D'Amelio. I got that in the end.
Charlie Jamilo. Is that her sister? Oh no, that's Dixie.
That's Dixie.
Dixie Jamilo.
Dixie Jamilo. See, I don't know if I have one, to be honest. That's like
you're an owl woman.
What?
What?
An owl woman?
No, I said that.
You best not have fucking owl ass. And internet trends. I don't see because I don't follow trends. Like my TikTok I've had since it was Musical.ly.
Yeah,
it's the same account. So like everything I've built up, it's like everything that I've always been interested in viewing. So if that's a bit of the news or like history moments or like books. So I'd probably say my most cringiest, what some people call cringy, is probably like someone rating like spice books and be like, if you liked this, read this, but all horror books. Or what JC would also say would be me watching people in masks with a full pectoral muscle and abs on show.
You baby girl. You know you want it.
Let me rip your guts out.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, let me slash and dice and cut a knife in your hole.
I love it so much.
It's a bit crazy.
I love it. It gets my fanny flattering. Yes. Men in masks with muscles.
We were in a shop today called Forbidden Planet, and there was like a Scream doll with multiple masks that you could choose. She's going smash.
Yes, they used the original one. There was the cracked one from Scream 6, stunning mask. There was the red one with the horns, that was chrome, smash that harder.
The red one was just red.
No, it wasn't. It had horns on.
It was like chrome.
It was red chrome.
It wasn't.
It was. It was red metallic. It was red metallic chrome with horns. I know the mask, honey.
We're going.
I have smashed with that mask. And then there was just a chrome one.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was just normal plain chrome.
To be honest, I think I was like near death's doorstep in Forbidden
Planet. Yeah, she was. She was nearly dying.
Yeah.
I went in to look at books.
Then ended up playing Smash Up House of Figurines. And bear in mind,
Chucky, all smash.
Yeah. Pennywise, smash.
She's like, really? I was like, no. But the one who plays him, smash.
Yeah.
Scars. Girl scars.
Yeah. Gorgeous man.
Stunning man. So people building identities around aesthetics, you know, like the big one that we spoke of last week was Clean Girl. Which we obviously, you know, our thoughts. If you did not tune into last week's episode, we basically said it needs to go in a bin and die. Like, we're grateful.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're grateful for what you've taught us, but it's time to move on.
There's coquette.
Coquette, which is a new one that I typically not like really learned, but just got informed that that's what the term of it was called.
Yeah, well, if you don't know coquette, it's basically very heavily inspired by the Rococo fashion, like
which
think
I
Marie
love.
Antoinette.
Yeah, like pure decorative antique looking tables,
and with a more modern twist.
Yeah, like it's very much like cottagecore mixed with Rococo when I think of it.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, well, yeah,
like garden fairy meets Rococo.
Yeah, coquette. It's just very.
It's pink.
White,
it's
pink, frilly birds.
Yeah, which that bit's a bit much for me, but like the furniture I love.
Gorgeous.
Like the Rococo
French
style, French mirrors and stuff like that. I love all that.
Yeah.
Obviously then we have cottagecore, which I love.
Very simple living.
Which is stunning, but it's to each their own, you know.
I think it's stunning as well.
I love the style. I love like
the prairie dresses.
Yeah, the milkmaid dresses. Obviously I've already mentioned this one. My wife aesthetic. Love her.
Yeah, love the fairs, love the smoky
love the fairs.
eyes.
And just to put this out there, we're not what's the word I'm looking for?
We're not penalising you guys for if you like any
No,
of
not
these
penalising, but it was also fetishizing. Is that what?
Oh, fetishizing what happens to
because obviously with the mob wife, we know what comes with that type of lifestyle.
We've watched The Sopranos.
Yeah, we've watched that. I've watched Mob Wives. Do you know what I mean? I've watched even on TikTok people who were married to the mafia and like the life that they've had to do and they've had to like escape. I am not fetishizing it, but the style.
Good, immaculate.
Do you know what I mean? You're constantly in designer.
Love
driving around in Rolls Royces, babes. Stunning.
You're living our dream, just not the marriage part.
Exactly. Yeah. We also have like indie sleaze revival.
Yeah, which it gives me very much like hippie grunge.
Yeah, grunge, hippie, very Stevie Nicks, very 70s, borderline 80s.
Stevie Nicks meets Blondie.
Yeah, and a bit of punk as well. It's included within it, which I love. Do you mean that the color black is my favorite color? So I will happily like wear the shit out of
pink is the new black.
Pink is what?
Oh no, black is the new pink.
Black has always been that bitch. Anyone who tells you that this color is anything better than black
is a
liar.
It's a multifaceted color.
It is. You can wear it. You can have happy black.
Everything.
You can have sad black. You can have midnight black. You can have grey black. You can have blue black.
Yeah, true.
You can have pink black. Do you just? You can
black pink.
Black pink. Literally black pink.
In your area.
In your area. And then you obviously have that girl aesthetic.
Yeah, which is I think is very much Paris Hilton coded.
Yeah, it's like
or whoever the current it girls are.
Yeah, like I don't know. Is Bella Hadid still classed as an it girl?
No, I think she's passing up. I think it's like Alex Castani.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
No, I think she was more 2000s.
No, you do not realize the grip hold of Megan Fox fans have.
Really?
Megan Fox will always be that bitch, will forever be that bitch, and will always stay that bitch. That girl can post her Instagram photo and 10 minutes later be at 2 million likes.
Fizz.
She is the most stunning woman on this planet Earth. Fight me if you think differently. I'm looking you dead ass in the camera. Fight me if you think differently. Do not come at me about that woman. She is God tier.
She's ugly. No, I'm joking. She's fucking good. I know. She is stunning. She truly is.
Like God tier woman to me. Like,
do you like the Machine Gun Kelly
no
version? Yeah, I mean,
I don't. I love her. I love everything she's about. I love what she looks like. I just block out the fact that she was engaged to that man.
Is she still with him?
No, but she has a baby to him. I know. I said, look, it should have been me holding your hand.
Should have been me. I mean, it should have been you coming in my ass.
Yeah. I would turn lesbian for that one. Really? Easy. Are you telling me if Megan Fox got on her knees in front of you and went, JC, let me take you, or you take me? Would you not?
Really, no.
No, I wouldn't, to be fair. I'm like, oh, but I'd like,
I don't want to touch that, please.
I'm like, let me be you.
Yeah.
Let me in your wardrobe.
Can we be sisters?
Sisters.
Can
I be besties? We can smoke weed together. Please. So are the aesthetics just fashion, or is it fun? Or do they start replacing personality?
I think it depends, Like myself, like I mentioned, love the 40s and 50s. And for a good period of time, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I was fully obsessed. But it didn't take over my life.
Yeah.
Do you get me wrong? Yeah, I had a heightened interest for it, but I could still appreciate other things as well.
Of course.
You know, and even now, although I am not, you know, dressing vintage a lot, or I'm not attending, you know, reenactment events, I still love big band music. You know, I still love the hairstyles. I still love the silhouettes.
They'll stay with you forever, Jerry, and you'll always
what
have
I'm
that
saying.
appreciation for it.
Yeah.
I think the problem with it is the end of the day, it is just out of fashion. It is fun. But once it starts replacing and becoming your personality, that's a problem.
Yeah.
It becomes a bit possessive.
Like you said earlier on, everything's good in moderation.
Yeah, but it's even like the best way I can put it is like the gay agenda or the trans agenda is if that's what we made that in our personality, everyone goes, "Oh God, why have you made that your personality?"
Well, to be honest,
that's rubbing it in.
I do know people that do make it their personality.
That do make it their personality, but then that's the problem. There's more to your personality and more about your wavelength and your depth than what
being
you
trans
like.
Or gay.
Or being a vintage girly or being obsessed with Megan Fox. There's other conversations you can have without having to revolve around that.
Completely.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
that's what people fail to recognize. But I don't know. Social media is tricky. It was a lot more simpler back in the day. But where I think is now, actually, no, you know what I was just about to say? When Marilyn Monroe was alive and filming, she got typecasted as the dumb, sexy blonde.
Typecasting's always been a thing.
Yeah.
But with going back to like without the internet, it was simpler times. It was simpler times, but it's never been so much easier now to communicate. Joe, if you are out of the house, you can pick up that mobile phone and ring anyone. Do you know what I mean? It's not like how it was 10, 15 years ago where it was like you paid for minutes
and all that.
Do you know what I mean? Like most people now have unlimited calls and texts.
Yeah.
Because it's a cheaper option.
Yeah,
Do you know, it's not like what it was years ago. Years ago, you had like 500 minutes, 500 texts, and that was if you were bougie. Do you know what I mean? And Wi-Fi wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Data was not a thing. But now it's changed so much. It is a lot simpler. It's just, I think the idea of social media is a great one. It's just people have weaponized it and used it as a weapon instead of what it was intended to be used for. And I think people put too much of their own standards onto it. So it's like what you said with Marilyn Monroe getting typecasted and feeling like she always had to stay current and pretty and stay up with their appearances. That's the exact same thing. It's just been put onto social media, and every single one of us can now have an opinion instead of it just being the press.
Completely,
or just being the studio.
It's everyone now.
It's everyone doing.
And I think I've mentioned in the past episodes, I think that is the downfall of social media. You know, ever since it's became more readily available, people, I think, believe they have the right to meddle and interfere in other people's lives. And, you know, it gives them the right to feel like they can say and do as they please.
Yeah, of course. I completely agree, you know, about like we all have too much of an opinion on things.
Yeah.
But the one thing I will say is social media and the press and everything like that's always been like that. It's never changed. So for you to expect change from it, you're basically being silly. Grow a bit of a backbone. If you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen.
Don't be in the limelight.
I've said it once before, I'll say it again. It's not nice if you can't handle a bit of hate. Don't get me wrong. I am someone who has been posting on social media for years. I have received more hate than most. I've got one video out there with over 1,000 hate comments on it. If you can't handle it, walk away.
Yeah.
Do you mean I just turn off my phone or turn off notifications for a few days and just don't look at them?
Yeah.
Don't let it get
It's as easy as that.
At the end of the day, they're just strangers on the end of a keyboard. Yeah. Are they affecting your life?
Keyboard warriors.
Do you mean, and if they're threatening your life, then you
like
go
the
to
one that said it's sad that we're normalising mental illness because we're trans. And it was me and Alex made a joke out of it. We were like, okay, whatever you say, dear.
Sure, Jan. Sure.
You support Man U, so that explains a lot. So, I think a lot of trends nowadays, you know, they've got a very short shelf life.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really last that long. You know, once the hype's there, the hype is basically
like a couple of weeks
already.
Now, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
But they're called microtrends now, aren't they?
Yeah, and it's so stupid. What do you mean a microtrend? Because back in the day, when iPhone first came out, it was them bitches lining up for God knows how long.
Even now, they're still the exact same. It's just that the order online and it gets delivered.
Yeah, true.
But it's like, I remember trends lasting seasons because trends was based off fashion. back in the day. So it was, you'd watch whatever the fashion houses were doing, and that would trickle down into like Primark, River Island. But
I wonder
that
where you learned that from.
Well,
the Marshall Yay.
The Marshall Yay confirm. But it's true. It was evolved around fashion, and obviously fashion has now like kind of took a step in. People don't care too much about what they're wearing because they express themselves individually.
But that's
which is the beautiful part.
Yeah, but I think the downfall of big fashion houses is fast fashion.
Yeah, because fast fashion can literally throw everything out, and it's not like it's one of them, because back in the day, even 10, 15 years ago, we all pretty much dressed the same. Like you were able to look at a year and go, oh my God, that's so 2010. That's so 1990.
But now it's very like eclectic.
All over, which is lovely. But all these micro trends is obviously, one, it's polluting. They're not lasting long, and most people, you're not going to go to Chanel or flannels and go and buy complete designer versions of all these clothes, because you know they're only going to stay for 2 weeks.
A fraction of the price in Primark.
Literally, you can go to Primark, you can go to Shein. I am a huge fan of Shein. I do like Shein, but I use it very sparingly. I don't go there all the time.
Have you ever been to Red Brick Market?
Yeah.
And you've got all the clothes there. I love it there. Love it.
Yeah, same.
Be happy, Pete.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't been for a while. I will have to take a trip down there. But I think microtrends are literally the death of everything, because it's not just clothes anymore. It's also like room decor and
makeup, skincare,
hair care, you know, and all this stuff. Once you stop using it after a couple of weeks, just goes in the bin, and then that ends up in the landfill, and then it just causes more pollution. And people are so blind to the fact that you would literally just throwing money at something that you're not even it's not benefiting you.
It's like throwing money into a void.
Exactly. And we can all be victims of it.
Yeah.
You know, I can sit there on TikTok and see someone rave about a product, I'll run out and buy it. If it's a miss, it's a miss.
Oh my God. So the 1950s had what you call it, traveling salesman.
Yeah.
And our version of that. Because even in the early 2000s, we had like
Avon.
The Avon ladies.
Well, Avon was going from the 70s.
Yeah, it's been going from the get-go, basically.
Yeah, Avon's been a big one.
Avon's been going since like the 50s, girl.
Was it 50s?
Yeah. And Avon, you don't really get travelling reps now, do you?
No, I don't. Avon's now in Boots, is it? Or is it Superdrug?
Superdrug, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and it is now social media based.
Yeah. And I did a sponsored post with Avon years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
And is it Unique?
Oh.
Like the other like Avon type brand?
Oh, wait, I don't know.
I got sent all their products and not to do full face surface.
Oh my God.
I didn't end up posting it. I sent it back.
I don't want it. I don't support this.
There's a few nice things, but the lipsticks were shite. I was like, if you fuck up a lipstick for me, you're fucked.
And I think this is a good segue into what we should talk about next, which is how social media, but more specifically TikTok, accelerates accelerates trend cycles.
Yeah.
You know, because it is short form content at the end of the day. So it genuinely does go from trend to trend to trend to trend.
And I think using TikTok as a promotional thing is a great idea.
Yeah,
YouTube used to be it back in the day, because your long form content was where it was at.
Yeah.
Obviously now people's attention spans have got a lot shorter, so they want something quicker. And I think TikTok's a great way to promote as a business. It's great.
I love TikTok Shop.
Do you know what I mean? Even like book publishers now are using TikTok creators to help push book sales, because obviously books had a big boom on there, and so many things like knitting and crocheting.
Yeah.
So all these companies are reaching out to these creators on there, and it's helping the creator, but it works well if it's in a manageable way.
I agree.
Do you mean if it's like a book creator, if they get sent a book, they read it, they review it, they tell you about it.
Yeah.
It's a give situation. They get the book, they also get it early.
Yeah.
They get to rave about it too. You go out and buy sales. But the problem is there's that many, and it's so over fluctuated. Is that the word, fluctuated? It's just so overflowing with creatives and all these brands, and a lot of the brands are like the likes of fast fashion brands or home decor that is constantly changing.
A lot of TikTok Shop is like Shein and Temu.
Yeah, and the problem is we hold these certain people up to a higher standard. Like I love Mrs. Hinch. She started off as a cleaning girl, do you know what I mean? And everyone would follow her for cleaning tips. It's now got to the point where she's into homeware, and it's like, oh, I've got to have what she's got in her home. Or Molly May, I've got to have Molly May's curtains and bedding.
I remember when the Molly May and PLT collection came out, and I was just like, oh my god, like I love Molly May's like fashion style. I was like, gorge. But it was when I was a lot skinnier.
I am literally like size 8, and I would not wear half of it.
I loved some of it though. I was into that very, minimal, classy kind of look.
It's just as much as I like a minimal, classy thing, it's just it's overpriced. It's literally basic stuff that has been on that site for ages.
No, but that's what I'm saying, because of the
tag, the name that's branded with it. Oh my god! And that's a problem.
Yeah,
it is a problem because we hold them up.
Now I'm just like,
Bershka. Even a Zara is like a push for me now.
I get designer stuff in terms of like jewelry or clothes or makeup is for like birthdays and Christmas.
Yeah, but those are the pieces that you buy that would last forever. I would not spend a fortune on a t-shirt. One, I wear makeup. Two, if I like it, I'll constantly wear it. It will naturally deteriorate.
Yeah, that's a given.
Jewelry and accessories and bags and stuff like that, yeah, spend money on that. But if it's a pair of jeans, come on.
I'm not paying £45 for a pair of jeans.
Even 100. I wouldn't even pay £100 for a pair of jeans. Yeah. I'll go to Primark
just for a couple of uses, and then they start wearing at the crotch.
Literally, like I've had these jeans from Primark. They are bleach stained to fuck. Love them. Will wear them till the death of them. I've had these for about solid 2 years.
Stunning.
I paid £20.
Can't beat it.
Do you know what I mean?
So after talking about that, the question I want to ask is, do you think trends are killing individuality, or has culture always copied itself to a certain degree?
Okay, I don't think it's the death of it. I think, if anything, these little micro trends are helping people express themselves and finding things for themselves, especially the younger generation that are just coming into finding themselves. It's just, I feel, on an earth protection standard level, that it's going to destroy us. Wear the things you want to wear. You don't need someone telling you to wear something because it's trendy. Yeah. If you want to look for a new style,
you like it, girl.
Yeah, but if you want to look for a new style, go on Pinterest.
I love Pinterest.
Do you know what I mean? You can curate an amazing mood board for anything on there, free of charge, and you can Google image.
But I'm not even being funny. I know certain apps and websites can be a bit dodgy, but Vinted, eBay, stuff like that. Friggin' charity shops or vintage shops, the stuff might not be current trendy, but the thing is, where those kinds of websites and shops, you've got to look, because you'll find a gem.
But the thing is even though these microtrends aren't new,
no,
they just slap a new name onto it and be like, yeah, we're calling it
like the indie sleaze revival.
Literally,
like, I'm not being
it's
funny.
Just indie 70s, 80s. It's literally punk and
indie
grunge. Do you know what I mean?
Quite literally, yeah.
It's literally, you just throw a new name on it, and every one of us go, oh my god.
Yeah, but then I guess that's what gives it a new appeal, and that's what makes it appeal to younger audiences.
But then all you gotta do,
okay, I'm not being funny if you go, oh my god, a hippie trend in 2020. Oh, hippie's a bit outdated though. But if you put something like, I don't know, indie sleaze.
Yeah, but indie had like a whole like reaction, if you will, in reaction. Revival, yeah. We'll go with that. Revival in like the
I don't know about your reaction.
I had it in the 2010s. It was called boho.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It had it again in the early 2020s.
It's like the 80s with very 40s.
Exactly. It's just, it's the same silhouettes, just added to shoulder pads.
I that's what I'm saying. I get that, but
if you wanted a trend to work, right, without having to slap a new name on it, send it out to the influencers. That's what they're there for. To all the big ones that people like and like their style of, send it to them. They'll be the first ones to grab it because they're getting it for free. They get content. And
everything's a cycle.
It's a cycle. Yeah. Send it out to them. You don't need to rename it. Just say, try this style out. Let me know what you think. Start posting it. Everyone will start flocking it, going, oh my god.
True.
Do you mean you don't need to rename something just to get it to sell?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If it didn't sell the first time, it probably won't sell the second time.
I agree.
But guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think of like Microtrends and stuff like that.
We'd be interested.
Yeah, because obviously this is stuff like we briefly went through it with each other earlier today.
I guess you could also say because podcasts are becoming a lot more popular, we did jump on that trend.
But I think we not jumped onto the trend because we automatically said, like, we're here to not break down boxes or do anything like that. We're here to show that we can be here as we can trans people because there isn't that many trans podcasters out there.
Well, it's like you said in the first episode, we are the first trans women from Liverpool to have a podcast.
Exactly. So we are here to do that.
Yeah.
And we are doing it, you know. From the minute we met, we just connected like this, and there was that chaotic energy, and everyone loved to be around us. And the second we came up with the idea, everyone was like, "Oh my god, yeah, that would be fabulous! Like you need to do that." So we kind of got pushed into it. So it went from an idea, but like, "Oh my god, imagine if we had a podcast
within the space of
a few weeks." A few weeks, we had the whole branding set up, and we like it took us a while to get from set up to studio, but we got there in the end, and now we've been here for 14 weeks, 15 weeks, because there's a few episodes I never got to launch. Because we had technical difficulties or the footage was lost or something, you know.
Some kind of palaver.
Yes, things have happened. But hopefully we're back on track now. We know what we're doing.
I would say we are.
You know, like, I don't think we haven't had an episode launch for a while. I think it was the first month we were here that was happening. Yeah. So we were still learning systems and setup. And obviously... Yeah, but look at the setup now, girls.
Quantitative. Oh. TTIM.
Did I draw these on with paint markers? Yeah.
No, she didn't. We didn't know that.
I did. It's DIY.
These were £175,000.
Well, the actual speakers we got on a good deal.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
Well, now they do.
Why?
They do know.
Do you know
we got a good deal on them?
Yeah.
But you'll never know.
It was a good deal, but fuck me, it was expensive.
Yeah,
so expensive.
Oh my god.
Like, cause we're trying to...
We saved up from the very first episode.
No, we really have. We've been saving so hard, but I think because we're trying to get our own kit together, so then we don't have to rely too much on what is supplied. We're just hoping, like, obviously not to rely too much on... Not that here is bad or anything. It's absolutely fabulous. We love being here.
When we first started here, there was a handful of people. But as the months have progressed since being a part of
a lot
this
more
family,
creatives have joined. Yeah.
So it's getting more harder to book things out, which, you know, I will not begrudge Studio Lab that at all. They deserve every happiness.
Exactly. So if you are ever looking to start a podcast,
come join us.
Come join for us. Come jump for us. Come jump for us. Come and look at Studio Lab based on Wood Street. I want to say Berry Street. I don't know why.
Fact Building.
In the Fact Building. They are absolutely fabulous. Come and look at them. They are nothing but helpful.
And they literally every kind of kit or
you could need
thing, is here.
Microphones, cameras, lighting. Literally, it's so hard to learn it all. It is so stressful.
But once you're there,
you're there. Like,
and anyway, they're currently in the process of adding QRs into every room. So there's tutorials and everything on how to use it.
But everyone here is so helpful. So if you ever needed something, just grab someone. Yeah. Like, we've been grabbed. We've grabbed people. We're like, help. And everyone here is so kind and very happy
when
to
we
help.
say run around like headless chickens,
the sky is fine. The sky is fine. Literally Chicken Little.
Yeah.
But if we didn't do those things, we wouldn't be here where we are now.
Completely.
Like, we are able to come in, have a full setup in 30 minutes. And that's 3 lights with soft focus, camera setup, wired and everything.
Set dressing.
Mics, sound checks, audio
all
checks,
the plugs, leads, and chargers you could ever need.
And everything is health and safety.
Yeah.
It is, like, last week's episode was not so much health and safety. I can't lie. I literally rushed to do that. But this week when I set this up, I was like, right, health and safety.
Yeah.
Like, there's no tripping hazards. Everything has got a nice clear path. Obviously, over there, you would not walk there. So that's off. But we're trying to do this ready for our guests that are coming.
The first guest is launching at the end of the month.
End of the month.
On the 31st.
Oh, we have a date.
We do.
We do. I love that. I have seen it. It's been a long day, guys.
Yeah,
it's been a long week already. It's only
Truly
Tuesday.
has. We've been here since 10 o'clock this morning. Left the house at like, what, 20 past 9?
Yeah, 20 past 9 this morning.
I've been awake since 5:30.
And it's now 8 o'clock.
Since like 7.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
It's been rough.
But it's been fun.
It's one of them. It's like a lot of our spare time. Like, you guys don't see so much of what's going on behind the scenes. Like, you see us sitting here having a good kiki, but that's our first day. Like, that's our first day of doing the work.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
Literally, like, we'll get this done, and then it gets uploaded Sunday. We have probably, Sunday, Monday off. Yeah. Sometimes we're working Sunday to get the last bits done. And then Mondays off, we're back in Tuesday.
So when we say we're struggling creatives,
we are struggling creatives. We are absolutely struggling. Yeah. But it's something we would never change.
Struggle with a capital S. And a T.
Yeah.
And a U.
And a U.
And an R. And a J. All the letters.
Yeah. And an L.
Yeah. L.
Is for...
Hey guys, it's me, L.
The law.
The law.
The law that's in that name.
LaRoche.
LaRoche?
Yeah, shoot them.
Keep your back! So, just before we do go, we've just got a few little things that we are going to talk on about, obviously, the topic of conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So, obviously, we're going to discuss, like, cringe culture, fear of standing out, fear of being judged and screenshotted, and irony of culture making sincerity embarrassing.
And cancel culture.
To be fair, cancel culture has a lot to answer for. It starts off as a good thing, but then quickly become a bit too silly.
Now everyone's getting
penalized. Literally, just for the tiniest little things. Yeah. But are people scared to be genuine online now?
Yes, but now I think a lot of people, yes, but then at the same time, it's catch-22.
It is.
Sometimes people do have fear of being ostracized and or penalized online, but then it's weird. There's like a bit of a trend cycle. You know, once they have been penalized for something they've said or done either in the past or in current, you then go through this little phase of all. So guys, you know, and it's very raw, honest, and open.
But then that also opens up to the discussion of, are they actually being genuine, or is it just not because they know it will get them views? Like, everyone loves the nice guy.
I think some creators are authentic and honest in themselves. Like, I feel like us doing the podcast, you know, although I wouldn't class us as content creators right now, struggling creatives, soon to be, you know, we are very honest, upfront, blunt, and personal.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but then a lot of other content creators, they mainly want like the shock factor or the punches or the clicks or the views.
You know, which is not wrong with them not doing, because
don't get me wrong, we're like that. We want to get our views up.
Yeah, of course.
But in good time.
Yeah, it will grow naturally on its own accord. Yeah. Is everyone trying to seem cool and detached?
Elaborate.
So, like, obviously, we all know what cool means. Like, we're all trying to be the cool kid, but detached from the rest of us in a way. Like,
yeah, I think it goes back to
like hierarchy. Yeah, so it's like, look at me, I'm better than you. Like, even I've seen it, Joe, watching creatives.
Look at me, I can stock my fridge while the rest of you are home.
Yeah, but I've even seen it, like, Joe, where they're sitting there on, like, camera, and they're, like, so nice. And, like, yeah. And then that camera goes off, and, like, fuck me, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, guys, you've got to remember, like, even as an influencer or a content creator, whatever you want to call yourself, you make your money off the working class, because they're the ones who are following the things that you are doing.
And to bounce off that, I'm sorry I keep cutting into you, but do you know when they all do like sponsorships and like promos and all that, and they blag that a product's good when it's actually rat's ass?
Hate that.
You know what? Regardless of the amount of money that was thrown at me to cover a product or whatever it may
I would never.
Honestly, it's the best policy.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
especially when
if we got skincare sent to us and we'd be like, guys, oh my god, look, aren't we glowy bit of man? We have got like 6 inches of makeup on.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, like that time Millie Bobby Brown.
I see. I love that you're thinking that. I'm thinking, remember when Skin by Kim came out? She had a full face of makeup.
Yeah.
Like,
And that as well.
And Trisha Paytas when she brought hers up.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, I think Trisha Paytas dove into like the parody and stereotype advert.
Probably, but
because
it's
she
not
was making fun of Carrie Underwood's
but
skincare commercial.
Still, if you're expecting to sell skincare from that, there's a problem. Do you know what I mean? You should have come up with a video after that with your bare-faced years now. But I completely agree. Like, I've had products sent to me. I'm in the middle of it now. I will thank them for sending it straight off the bat. Do you know what I mean? If I get it, and I'm like, thank you, and I'll tag them in my story and be like, thank you so much for sending this out to me. That'll be the last you hear until I have tried it, and if I see results.
Yeah.
If I don't receive results, I will not mention it.
Yeah.
Or if someone asks me about it and goes, oh, by the way, I know they sent this to you. How did you find it? But
in all honesty, no.
It's not worth it. It didn't work for me. It may work for you, but for me personally, didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with doing that. But that also goes off my last question, which is, where does it go? Has the internet made people less honest?
Yeah.
It definitely has, because people just want to make money.
Yeah.
They don't care about
quick
being
cash grab,
honest.
That's what I mean by people just want the shock value, the clicks, the likes, the views. Like, yeah, that is not wrong, but there's a certain way you can go about it.
Yeah, of course.
You don't have to lie to a majority of people.
Yeah.
Just to get ahead in life.
Of course, no. And it's wrong that people do that. It is despicable. You shouldn't be. There should be laws against doing that. But sadly, at the moment, there isn't, and it's quite new territory. Jeremy, I think as of the only past couple of years, you've been able to go down as self-employed as a content creator.
Yeah.
In the UK, do you know what I mean? It's relatively a new ball game that they're trying to work with. Mm-hmm. But I'm just gonna go through some of the cons of like fear of being individual within social media. Is obviously hiding their own personal interests, because they think it's not going to be trendy or it's not going to get them the views that they want. Fear of being perceived. People are petrified of what people think of them constantly. And this goes back time and time again. Yeah. And performing confidence online, we all do that.
Yeah,
me and JC,
we're not always like
no, like 9 out of 10 times. Like today, we've sat there going, I feel disgusting. I'm so tired. I'm done. Second those cameras come on, it's like,
like, I'm not being funny. The past 2 days, and even when I woke up today, I've been feeling quite depressed as of recently.
But that's a natural human
and
fluctuation.
And then I come onto the camera, and I'm on camera. I know I don't have to amp it up, but how much fun would it be for you guys to be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so to be fair,
what's your opinion on this, JC?
Can't be asked.
Yeah,
to be fair, and she speaks like a mouse anyway.
Yeah.
So if you got it in here around a depressive episode, she'd be like,
oh my god, I'd be like the woman from Pitch Perfect.
I am in
the womb. Yeah. And then she's like, I have an idea.
Let's you can speak.
Oh my god, yeah, they'll say, fucking hell, you don't have to shout, bitch.
I love it, but you just remember, like, when you do see someone online, or even if it's like watching this, these
don't
sides,
take it to face value.
Yeah, these sides to a person. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are obviously hyping up their appearance and the way they address you and their confidence, because it takes a lot to be able to sit in front of a camera and then sit there and edit it. Trust and believe. Sitting here is the fun bit, the editing. I'm watching it back. Not so fun. I'm sitting there going,
so if you're an editor and you want to do pro bono work and grow with two beautiful trannies, hit us up. You can email us on the Tears Mutual Podcast at gmail.com and or our Instagram at the Tears Mutual Podcast. Either one of us will get back to you.
Plug it
quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Appreciate you. Thanks, Bill.
Moving on. Hopefully this gets on the algorithm. Which is a good segue into our next topic.
Love this.
Algorithm pressure.
Okay.
So we'll discuss very briefly, algorithms rewarding sameness. Creators repeating trends because originality doesn't perform.
Yeah.
Rage bait and content farming and short attention spans.
Yeah.
I really want to talk about rage bait and content farming. I understand. So well. But it is beyond fucking annoying.
What's the worst one, Joe? When you're sitting there on TikTok on a doom scroll, and then it's like, I can't believe she said this. Yeah. And then you watch it, and it was like,
it's completely unrelated.
Literally, it's just something so pathetic.
If it's like some kind of live stream or makeup thing, and they've got like the colours on the thing, and it's like, oh, fuck all the way off. you know what, I get it. You want the clicks, you want the likes, you want the comments to be like, why is she doing that? 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 And then they're getting nowhere just for you to pop up constantly on their feed. Well, fuck off and go home. It is boring.
The more you interact with it, the algorithm will just keep on pushing.
Oh my God, I was nearly levitating there.
Right.
Yeah, I was getting really into this.
Yeah, you get into that bitch.
But it's
she loves her algorithm.
And but they don't realise the more you comment on rage-bait and content farming videos, the more they are going to pop up, the more they are going to get seen.
That's the point of the algorithm.
Yes, and it's so thick like my booty. It's actually stupid.
It is. It's so silly. And I think a lot of the people that are hating or even like just interacting with it, if you don't like it, you can press the three dots and say do not share or
not
do
interested.
Not interested. It will go.
Don't take a rocket scientist.
Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, your algorithm is an AI.
Yeah, generated.
It's a generated AI thing. It goes off things that you may like or to show you something new that they're pushing.
Yeah,
if you don't like it,
might be interested.
You don't have to interact with it.
It
will disappear.
And then you get people complaining about videos, you know, being like, oh, why did you do that? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, why you mentioned that?
Fuck off.
Yeah. If you like it goes back to if you don't like our videos, fuck all the way off. Block us. I actually do not give one.
Yeah.
Love yous.
Love you dearly. Like,
well, the people that like us, we love you dearly.
Even the people that don't like me, do you know what I mean?
Keep
like
your friends close and your enemies
closer. Do you know what I mean?
Divas.
If you're hate watching this right now, thank you. I hope you enjoy. I hope you've had a great slagging off session.
Yeah, we want to interview someone who doesn't align with our sensibilities.
Oh my God, yes. If you hate us, please apply.
Yeah. Oh my God, we'll even blur your face and change your voice. We've worked out auto-tune. So,
wink, wink.
We can change it. Coming soon. So yeah, that's the tip of the iceberg. Short attention spans. You know, there is that. You know, we've experienced it when we've been doing short content. You know,
we struggle sometimes to do short form content,
shorts and TikTok because we talk about so much and
we love a ramble. We love a combo. Do you know what I mean? So trying to get that all compressed in 60 seconds.
Yeah, and we've even been told on one of our Instagram reels that we should have provided the full context. It's a short for a reason.
Exactly. It even says, watch the full video now. Get a grip.
And bear in mind, there's about 4 to 5 reels.
Yeah, that go through like either the same topic or different topics within that segment of the video.
Yeah.
Like we try
and provide as much context as possible, but there's only certain things we can do that will fit the platform limitations.
But even at the same time, we're trying to run a business.
Yeah.
So we are going to give you little snippets of things to draw you into watching the full video.
We'd never do rage-bait or content farming.
No, we would never dream of doing that, but we would literally tell you a bit of a funny story, but maybe like the beginning of it or the end of it.
Yeah.
And for you to be like, oh, well what's that about? What's
just something to get you hooked.
Yeah,
not something to give you a false impression.
And it's not like we're like nailing baby Jesus to the cross, guys. Like, get a grip. I'd understand if I was sitting there.
Good
God, girl, get a grip. 5 fucking motherfucking G's.
And put them in your scene Tuesday.
Yeah.
And smoke it.
Yeah. Blaze that up.
Okay, and another thing is created repeating trends because originality doesn't perform. I agree with this statement, but at the same time I don't. Originality can perform as long as it's original.
I think originality can perform, but it takes longer for it to become
mainstream.
Not even a mainstream, but to gain traction.
Yeah, I agree.
To grow the platform because you're doing something that no one is really doing. It's a bit harder to gauge a platform for that.
Also, it's catch-22 with this shit because it's hard to be original when an algorithm exists. You know, we figured out that there's certain times you have to post on, say, for instance, TikTok, in order to get the most views.
Yeah, and to get the most traction.
It will just be shoved under the rug.
Yeah. But then there's also things like hashtags, and there's also like you've got to engage within the stuff that you are posting in. It's not easy, but TikTok's actually a really good one because TikTok wants you to succeed because they make money from you if you succeed.
Yeah.
So
then why aren't we succeeding on TikTok? Oh, no, you know what our videos get already.
Well, we got 1,000 views on our latest post for episode 13, cover photo, which is the most any of our cover photos about. No, on Instagram. Oh. I got the notification before.
A vagina.
Oh
my God, I love that. I bet all the chasers just want to see us in our PJs.
Probably.
Yeah.
And the episode's not doing too bad for you.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Not complaining. And keep them coming.
Quite literally. Okay, so 3 questions to end this topic on.
Go on.
Is social media flattening creativity? Yes, but no.
Yes, but no, yeah. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah.
Social media is a great creative platform to express your individuality
and show it off.
Artistic intent.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? If you're an artist or you're someone like us, or a content creator, I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That was the baby Jesus comment. You need to bless him.
I've been smites.
Yeah.
But like if you're an artist showing off your work, it can open so many doors for you.
Completely.
You know, we found our studio through social media because someone was like, "How about trying here?" It is such a great tool.
Yeah, it is.
If utilized well.
Use it, yeah. But then at the same time, I understand why it can flatten creativity because...
Well, you're fighting against an algorithm and what people want, and if you're not supplying them that...
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No, that's too much effort.
It becomes stressful.
I would rather go and move to Paris, stand on the street and sell me.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're stressing yourself over it, is it really something you should be doing? You know, it's we'll post something and we'll stress ourselves making it, but we don't sit there and go, oh, what if it doesn't perform well? We're like, oh, well, if it doesn't perform well, we'll change.
Yeah, not even that, girl. We're being original. We're posting and just open for the best.
Yeah, Jane.
And if you don't like it, if we don't get many views on it, oh, well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, well, we've had fun while doing it.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, quite literally at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's as long as you're having fun. Yes, it may be stressful. You may want to tear your hair out sometimes, but as long as you're having fun and you're enjoying it, why does it matter?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you're getting that stressed over like coming in and doing whatever you need to do, like I know for a fact if we come into the studio stressing about the fact that we've got to do a setup, that we've got to sit there and plan, and that we've got to do this, yes, we may stress about it sometimes, but it's not like we're coming in here day in day out stressing over it. And if we did, we go, do you know what,
this isn't it. Yeah,
but we've been here for 3 months.
Because believe it or not, guys, there are plenty creative
outlets
out there. You know, like if we did get to a point where we're like, okay, listen, this podcast is not vibing.
Yeah.
Maybe let's try TikTok on for a little bit.
Yeah. You know, which we have done for a while before we do this show. We would do a TikTok live.
Oh, let's try vlogging.
Yeah. Which we may still do. You never know.
I'm interested in that. Behind the scenes, day in the life.
Yeah. Obviously, I think when we do have like our days like today, obviously we can easily do stuff like that and take you along because we've had quite a busy day.
Come with me to the podcast studio.
No.
On Wood Street. It is a brilliant place and it is so multifaceted. You're right, kidsa. That's a trend that's going to die.
Go and die in the bin.
I want to.
Good. You need to after
From that dumpster, baby.
Well, that's the rest of your questions, Daily.
Okay. Do algorithms decide culture now? I think it's another yes, but no.
It depends what you mean by culture, though, because culture is also like, culture. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, not like, not culture in that sense, but more like pop culture.
Oh, sort of, but basically, yeah. It does.
That's all we have to say.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Look, the proof is in the pudding with that, basically. Like, sadly, it does. Yeah. And it's been that way for a very long time.
Yeah, it has.
So, it's not, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do you know what I mean?
If it's flawed, mend it.
Yeah, if it's flawed, do what you can to try and fix it and, put a bandage on it and kiss it back and say it's okay. You know what I mean? Put a cold compress in it as what
a blue paper towel.
Blue paper towel. And be like, it's going to be okay. I know you broke your knee, but it'll be okay. Oh well. Okay. Cold compress works wonders.
Quite literally. Okay, so are people creating for expression or engagement? A bit of both.
A bit of both. Yeah. I think personally, don't shoot me. I know I'm not Donald Trump. Don't shoot. I'm not Charlie Kirk. Do not shoot. I know I look like him with this mic in my hand, but. Oh my god. Hi, baby. I do think most creatives now that are, I wouldn't even call them creatives that are on like social media, I would just call them impersonators that are just taking these trends and stuff and trying to push something to get a name for themselves. Because you've seen it all the time. Like I've seen book people go from book people to makeup people, from makeup people to home decor stuff, because they're trying to constantly catch something to make them blow up, and whatever works for them they'll stick with until it doesn't.
It's like the girl Natalie Reynolds on TikTok.
Like she was a rage baiter or something, or I don't even know how she started.
I don't know what she identifies as.
Yeah, I don't know her identification either. but they constantly jump over to try and find a thing that works for them, and when that starts to die out, they look at the next thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And then you see people even go one step further and like stealing people's content because they've seen it went well. Like it's okay to steal the sound, use the sound,
or at least give a little mention, a name.
But even then, you don't need to, because it says who the fuck the sound come from. True. In it says the sound by blah blah blah.
True.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, if you're gonna steal something, say like completely, just like inspired by. Yeah. Thank you for inspiration of blah blah blah. Yeah. It takes 2 seconds. You know, it's people's not property, but it's people's
prerogative.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't cost anything to be kind.
At the end of the day, I think that's what the world's lacking.
Yeah, it's a bit of kindness.
Yeah, kindness at the end of the day.
And, you know, 2 trannies from Liverpool aren't going to be able to amend that, but we can try.
Yeah.
One perfectly sized 9 pump at a time.
And that's the tea.
And that's the mother tucking tea.
Okay, so final thoughts after everything we've talked about. This is not just questions between us. Yeah, we will be answering.
But this is also you.
Yeah, you're welcome to join the discussion.
Please do.
Yeah, we would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think authenticity online is dying after everything we've spoken about today?
I don't think it's completely dead.
We're bringing it back. We're the revival.
We're the revival.
Yeah. We're the re-erection.
Literally. If you see me this morning, re-erection.
Resurrection, bitch.
I wouldn't even go that far. I just crawled out the depth.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson in Thriller.
No, even you look better than me. Well, I look like smart. I didn't even brush my hair this morning. I literally
the Barbie doll in the British Foundation.
That is me. That was me, yeah.
Diva?
But yeah.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. You know, dead as a doornail at this point.
Yeah, I don't think it's completely dead, but I do think it is dying out.
It needs a good jumpstart. Yeah. Cable.
It needs, like, remember in Monster High when Frankie used to get the little bolts to a neck and have the little election and then I feel fine now. Yeah. I think that's what, like, social media needs.
It's like that water robot from Futurama.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. That's it this time.
If I run out of water, I'll stop and I'll never come back. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen this time. Oh, right, I'm fine. You know, it just needs a bit of...
I think people are just too sensitive now as well. I think that's another problem, is because of like woke
it's
culture.
Good that people are in tune more to what could potentially offend people, but at the same time, we are creating
a line.
Yeah,
do you mean there's a very thin line?
Yes,
and you could easily go above that line.
And a lot of people do.
And a lot of people fucking do.
That's where the terminology snowflake comes from.
Yeah,
soz.
But
it's the truth.
You're fucking snowflake. It's true though.
I'm not talking snow angels.
I'm talking snowflake. I'm not the good kind of snowflake that
like you cry over spilt milk.
Yeah, literally. Have you not met us? Did you change your patch today?
That's different.
Did you?
No.
You found one in your bag.
I know, but I forgot because I just wanted to record.
Well, you will be doing that before we leave. She wonders why she felt depressed.
Life.
What makes someone feel genuinely authentic now?
You know what, girl? In all honesty, I think it's hard to tell what is authentic and what is fake.
Yeah.
You know, because although we're saying, oh yeah, we're being authentic, I am sure there's people out there that are like, what are they?
Yeah, I think personally you wouldn't know that this is literally us on and off camera unless you got to meet us. And I think when our guest interviews start, and you'll see even with a third person
they just, we don't have a kiki with them there. They
have a kiki with us. We have a kiki as a collective. So I think
collective, nudge,
hint. We're quite good there. Plant the seeds. But it's like a cracked mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, completely.
You can see 1,000 reflections in that fucker, but it just...
There could be 100 people in the room.
But you only need one. But do you know what I mean? It is like a cracked mirror. You can literally see anything through that.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any less real. Do you may think we're authentic. We know we're authentic. People who know us know this is what we're like, unless I am absolutely tired and being up for like 14 hours and I'm like, leave me alone.
Actually dying.
Like, actually dying, but I'll have a shot of coffee and be like, hi!
Love a coffee.
Love a coffee. And then I'll do something, and then 20 minutes later, I'm like, dead.
Yeah, in all honesty, I think that's another part of the hormone thing.
No, literally, because I used to be able to sleep and stay up so long now. I don't know how you do it, because you're a night owl. Do not know how you manage to do that. It gets to like 11, 12 o'clock, and I'm like,
I'm ready for bed. Where's my cup of tea and my robe?
Literally, I'd like
my dressing gown.
Sitting there in my dressing gown with my name on it, and I'm like, let's read some of my
with
book.
A book and your glasses.
Done that, sitting up. Fell asleep sitting up. I've even fell asleep holding my book like this, and I dropped on my face.
Oh, God.
Great times. Yeah. I'm getting old.
See that? You drop on your book on your face.
I've done it loads.
Have you?
I do it quite a lot. I've stopped lying like this with books now.
No,
now I lie like this.
Yeah, just fall into it instead.
I'm like, up where they walk, up where they walk. Yeah, let's not do that because Disney will come and get us.
No.
Like you did.
Sorry, Walt.
Walter.
So, is it possible to exist online without performing?
Yes and no.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's you put your game face on.
Yeah.
Whether you're performing online, whether you're being an online person or whether you're just going to work.
Of course.
You will put your game face on, at the end of the day.
It's you put your armor on, do you know what I mean? Like, I know for me personally, it's like my makeup. I'll put my makeup on, even though last week I sat here completely barefaced, I had a stitch of makeup on, and I was still the exact same person I am now.
Yeah.
But I can do that internally. I can sit there in my pajamas with my hair fucking tossed up in a messy bun and be like, oh yeah. But inside, be like,
I feel awful.
Jane, we all have that game face. We all have that game face that we just have to put on.
Yeah.
It's something you do before you leave the house.
It's been going on since the beginning of time.
Literally, it's like,
I understand.
Because you have problems, people don't need to know about them all the time.
Quite literally, yeah.
Jane, you can't just act like a normal person. Your will can be falling apart.
Yeah.
You're going through some utter shite. It still doesn't give you the right to be a cunt. I've said it before. I'll say it again. But you can still be a nice person. You can still be like, do you know what? I know I'm going through this right now. But how about I'd still go to work and just go on with my day?
I've got an alright example. When my mum took her own life, I was 14.
Yeah.
I could have been, because of that instant, and especially at such a young age, I could have been such a horrible, malicious person.
Yeah.
Because of that act.
Yeah, of course. But you didn't. No.
I guess certain, villain arc, kind of thing.
Is it our villain story? Or is it our villain origin story?
But just because something doesn't go your way or the way you like it doesn't mean, like you said, you can be a cunt.
It's literally, it's a form of entitlement, Jerry. It's like we've all go through stuff. Like Thursday, I found out some not very nice news I didn't want to know. I still sat here and spoke to you all and left it at the door. I'll deal with that afterwards. I've got a job to do.
Yeah.
And that job is to entertain y'all.
Y'all
mean.
Yo, that jacket is tight. Now run that shit, bitch.
Y'all mean.
I was going to be like, with this shirt. Yo, that shirt is tight. Now run that shit.
Y'all mean.
Yeah, quite literally.
Legit. But yeah, I think it's just...
Like, I think once again, like we've said a lot throughout the video, there's a fine line.
There's a very fine line.
Overperform and putting your game face on.
But you can cross that very quickly.
But when you overperform and you become a caricature
of oneself,
then
there's a problem.
Take a look in the mirror and cry, Lord, what you doing to me?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
And that's the tea, because the tea is what?
Fucking mutual. Oh.
Shaka Khan. Yeah. I love that report. And he's on the what sports team runs for the Olympic marathon? Shaka Khan.
Shaka
and
Khan.
He looks so rough. He looks like a cross-dresser.
Shaka Khan's got a new album also.
No,
I love it.
Is she like 80 odd?
70?
70?
Maybe 60s? Love it.
Diana Ross still performing.
how is beyond me. But we won't get into that. We will not get into that conversation.
Because
but we are going
need
to
to
have
end
to
the episode,
run
gang.
because it is. I can't see what that time is all the way.
An hour and 24 minutes,
and
it is currently 8:36.
And we need to upload this to our hard drive.
No,
could be
we'll see.
We'll see. Get this onto the hard drive, but we will not bore you with the nitty-gritties of what we've got to do after this camera goes off. You just enjoy the fantasy of what we give you, okay? And you're grateful.
We're your dream girls. Boy, we'll always.
Stop singing. We've had a busy day singing. We've got to save our fruits.
We're your dream girls. Dream girls will never leave you.
We will.
So all you have to do is a dream. All you have to do is dream. All you have to do is dream. And we'll be there. Go on.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm your nightmare.
Watch, JC, I'll kill you.
I'll flush your guts out.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not into that. I'm not into that, diva. No, man.
How about a fringe and an eyelash?
You definitely like the Call of Duty, man.
Yeah.
I knew it. You're like, you can ring my bell. I'm done singing. My throat's
You can ring my bell.
Ding dong,
Ding dong,
ding dong,
ding dong.
To put a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Oh.
You know? I hope you know that. I'm chronically online, so.
You're literally like, what's it called?
Mentally ill.
Was it that movie Hop? Do you remember the story?
I didn't feel
She, what was that? What was that meme? Son, I bet you don't even know what a jelly bean tastes like, do you? Like a kid, so I think it's like Crystal Ann. I bet you don't even know what a jelly bean tastes like.
Miss Keisha. Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
But yeah, we're gonna close this up now, girl.
Yeah.
So let us know what you think in the comment section down below.
So long, farewell.
Stop with Disney. No more with Disney. No more. No. We'll get copyrighted again. We can't do that. We're trying to get monetized.
And that's the day.
And that's the fucking thing.
So yeah, we will live, laugh, and love and leave, yeah?
Yeah, so let us know what you think of this topic of conversation in the comment section down below. If you have any ideas of topics of conversation, please let us know either in the comment section down below. You can contact us through TikTok and
email and
Instagram, which is the Tears Mutual Podcast at gmail.com or the Tears Mutual Podcast.
Yeah, on Insta and
TikTok. Nice and easy. But I hope you have a lovely, gorgeous day wherever you are in this world. Or night or evening, whatever time you're watching this. I do not discriminate on your time zones or your body clock. But yeah, and we shall see you
next
week.
Bye. Arrivederci.
Ciao, bella.
See you later.
Toodles.
Yeah.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra, see you.
Ta-ra to fucking you. But it is what it is. In the name of Jesus, be gone.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Thank you for watching.
Searching for tea.
Find us on Insta and TikTok
for your daily dose of
mutuality.